Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video over on PrizePicks. I got my 3 favorite plays today on Tuesday for the World Cup action. We got a bunch of games going on. We got France playing, Argentina playing. We're going to talk about both of those games and a lot more. But first up, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this one. It takes you 2 seconds, completely free. And make sure you hit that subscribe button because you do not want to miss tomorrow's video. If we do not sweep these picks today, 3-0, I'm going to give free VIP away to every single person who watches the video tomorrow. So if we do not sweep 3-0, free VIP for everybody. That's pretty much how confident I am when it comes to these picks. And guys, we've got a good reason to be confident because what happened yesterday, we went 2 out of 2. I would say 2 out of 3, but unfortunately, Yamal didn't end up playing for the first half. He didn't even get to start up. Obviously because he's injured, not because he's bad. He's one of the best players out the World Cup. But at the end of the day, it counts as a refund for us. And this whole play ends up refunding because these guys are on the same team. It is what it is though. Our strategies do work, and hopefully we can go 3-0 today. Hopefully all 3 of these players do play. A refund is never bad, by the way, guys. You get your money back in full. There's nothing bad about a refund. Just want to make that clear. Now, before we get into the picks, I got to talk about the recap. And if you guys want to skip this part, by all means, go ahead and skip it. But this is one thing that I do that almost nobody else does on the YouTube, which is recapping my wins, my losses, everything in between. And yesterday, we did not have a great day on the VIP. We actually lost 6 units. I set out 6 plays on PrizePicks, 6 slips. These are 4-man slips. And we lost every single one of them. Now, that might sound really bad. How are we going 0 of 6? And yeah, it's not the best. But because these strategies are 4-man and long shot plays, it makes sense. These 4-mans are paying out between 8x and 10x every single time we take them. So that means you could literally lose 8 plays in a row, then cash a 10x and then be profitable. So losing 6 units here isn't really the end of the world because I know if we cash our next play, we're up big. If we cash 2 out of the next 5 plays, we're up huge, right? So we don't need to hit more than we lose when it comes to the amount of slips. We just need to make it back because our wins pay out so much more than our losses. And guys, we had a couple close ones, but the point is we're using correlation here. Rodri gets subbed out literally 3 minutes after he went over this line, which is unfortunate. And this is correlation one more time, guys. We're taking 2 guys on the same team, oftentimes in the World Cup, on the over together or on the under together. This time it's their passes attempted. And then we got a lot of esports plays rolling too. Esports plays are video game plays. If you guys don't know about esports, you've never been on it before, don't worry, I got you covered. I study this stuff like several hours a day. I've been watching it for over 5 years at this point. It's very easy to make money on, but you just gotta understand what you're doing. And here it is, another correlated play. We're taking 2 guys on the same team on the under together or 2 guys on the same team on the overs together, right? And we had a couple of close losses. We had a couple of plays that look like this, where it's just 4 straight red. And I don't think this is super bad because we took 2 guys on the same team on the over together. They unfortunately, correlatedly, both miss, right? They both hit on the same direction. It was just the wrong direction for us. And that's exactly what happened here. We expected Belgium to control a lot of the possession. They didn't actually do that much of it. And that's why these guys both went on the unders. Now, this might sound all well and good, but you can be like, well, this guy's still lost 6 units and everyone in the VIP is losing better today, right? So this guy must suck. Well, that's why I show you guys the long-term results. When it comes to a strategy like this, where there's ups and downs, you have to look at the long-term results. Because right here, we have made 48.4 units this month. Now this screenshot is a day old, but 48.4 units this month, and we have some pretty bad days, right? Losing 5 units, 6 units, 9 units, 5 units. But then we have huge days, and like I said before, our wins way outweigh our losses. 25 unit day, 16 unit day, 11 unit day, 11 unit day. We cook. We absolutely cook using this 4-man strategy. And it's only going to get better during the World Cup. I've recently upgraded my unit size because we've been going crazy over the last couple weeks. And I'm super ready to lock in and start making money on this. I literally take every single one of these players. There's a lot of cappers out there that just send out picks and don't even bet themselves. That is not me, man. I'm fully invested in every single one of these plays. Now, to be clear, 48.4 units is huge. If you are a $10 bettor, you made up 4,180 units. If you were a $25 bettor, you made $1,200. I'm gonna say that one more time, $1,200 in the month of June. $50 bettor made $2,400, and $100 bettor is up nearly $5,000 just tailing my picks in the first 2 weeks of June. It is literally that simple. We cook on PrizePicks. Now, that's enough about that. Let's talk about the Discord real quick. This is where I drop in all my favorite plays for the day and a bunch of free picks too. You guys can join up in here. It's 100% free. So make sure you guys lock in the Discord. It's the first link in the comments of this video. And if you guys do want to lock in on the VIP, it's winnable.com/bam. That's the easiest way you guys can go ahead and get locked in. And if you guys sign up for the month plan, with the VIP Premium month plan and you use code MAX right here, code MAX, M-A-X, you're gonna get on the VIP for literally half off at $73. Now, you guys just saw what happened right here. A $10 better made $480. So if you guys are anything more like a $10 better, this is a ridiculously good deal for you to go ahead and get locked in on. But if that's not for you, genuinely don't worry, because you guys can get on the VIP for free. I try to make this as accessible as possible. I'm not trying to gatekeep the VIP at all. I want you guys to get on here, use code BAM on PrizePicks, Chalkboard, or Underdog, or just text me the word VIP to this number. So if you've already signed up for all these apps, or if you don't know if these apps are available in your spot, just text me the word VIP to 919-307-1980, and I'll go ahead and get you guys on the VIP for 30 days for free after you guys sign up for one of the several apps that I'm affiliated with using my promo code. Now, let's talk about the plays for today. We're going to go over PrizePicks, and we're going to get right into it. We're starting it off with the GOAT himself. Okay, I just typed in GOAT. We're starting off with Lionel Messi right here, and a lot of people are not going to like this pick because we're not taking his over, man. And a lot of people hate unders. I looked at some stats recently on PrizePicks. Almost 85% of PrizePicks wagers are on the overs. Like, so many people take a ridiculous amount of overs. It's insane. So Lionel Messi here, we're taking his under on the goals. This is one of the most popular picks on Prize. I'm very confident that at least 10,000 of these people out of the 13,000 hit the over. Maybe even more. But we are not like them. The public actually loses, by the way. We're taking the under here at Lionel Messi 0.5 goals. 1.5 would be crazy. And there is a good reason to this. Several reasons. First of all, Algeria is not a horrible team. People see Algeria versus Argentina as if it's going to be like a Germany and Curacao game. Like, no. Algeria is a very, very solid team. They are not Curacao, who has a population of like 150,000 people. Like, this is not what's happening here. Algeria is a very solid region, very solid country, I should say, very solid team. And if we just look at their past matchups, you'll see that they actually do get some pretty good results here. They won against Netherlands 1-0. They drew against Uruguay 0-0. They destroyed Bolivia 4-0 in the last few friendlies in the months leading up to this tournament. So they're a very, very solid team. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they scraped a draw with Argentina. That wouldn't be crazy to me. If they scraped a draw with Argentina and then beat out Jordan and Algeria, or Jordan and Austria on goal differential, they might even win this group. Do I think it's going to happen? No. I think Argentina will win this one. It's 3-8 countries in this group. It's actually messing me up. But Algeria are a very solid team. I do not expect it to be a 7-1 blowout. That being said, Lionel Messi here, his line is too high. 0.5 goals should not be at a 50% rate. And if you look at this exact same line over on Kalshi, which is just probably the best spot you can go ahead and compare lines, because there are a ridiculous amount of public traders. I think there's the most liquidity on Lionel Messi, like in the entire, there's a ridiculous amount of liquidity on Lionel Messi right now. And Kalshi is giving him a 49% chance, which is his yes is at -104, but his no is at -117. So they clearly think that he is more likely to not score than he is to score. -117 versus -104. It's not a huge difference, but it's a pretty big difference, guys. Lionel Messi here is more likely to not score than to score. This should be -110, -110 if it was completely even odds, but it's not. -117, the juice is on the under. In addition to that, Lionel Messi here is 38 years old. Am I saying that he's bad? No. He's one of the best players in this tournament. Definitely one of the best players on the team. He's the GOAT. But he's 38 years old, plays for Inter Miami, and he's still one of the best players in the world. The point is, he's going to have to manage his playing time. Head coach Lionel Scaloni will manage Messi's playing time to ensure that he does not get injured. They are not going to want their best player, Lionel Messi, the GOAT, the heart and soul of the team, to get injured in the first couple of games in the group stage against Algeria, Jordan, and Austria. No. What's going to happen here is Messi's probably not going to play any more than 60 or 65 minutes, especially if Argentina are in the lead, right? Like Lamine Yamal was not supposed to play yesterday, but they were down. Well, they were down 0-0 against a horrendous team in Cape Verde. Maybe I shouldn't be putting that much slander on them, but they should be beating that game. So then Yamal went in, right? If Argentina, in a similar vein, are tied or even down in this one, Messi will stay in. But they likely won't be. They likely will be down around 2-0, I'm thinking, by that 65-minute mark. There are low odds that Messi gets one of those two goals, unless there's a penalty kick, which only happened a few times in the World Cup, actually, has not been crazy amounts. I do not think this is a great spot to hit the Messi over. And you also got to think about, what are the fans taking, right? The fans, the emotions, everybody is locking this in on the over just because they want to feel something, just because they want to watch the GOAT have one last dance at the World Cup. He already had it last time, but one last dance, I guess I should say. We're not taking it, man. We're not falling for it. We're taking what is the smart pick, not what the, exciting pick is, or the glamorous pick, which is Messi to score a worldie of a goal in the first game of the World Cup when he's 38 years old. We're not doing that. Now, let's get into play number 2 and 3. We're using our correlated strategy again, going over to passes attempted, and then we're going to go over to the France versus Senegal game. This one is one that I think is going to be very, very lopsided. I do expect France to win this game pretty convincingly. As a result, France will control the possession a ton. And if they have a lot of the ball, they will likely have a lot of these players going on the over. So I like Saliba and Tchouaméni here on the overs because what's happening in soccer, right? If one team controls the possession, they're going to be sitting at the back, passing the ball around a ton. And as a result, they will likely all together go on the overs, right? This is exactly what we took yesterday. I'll show you guys. We said Uruguay was going to control possession. They did. They both smashed their lines, and a lot of Uruguay players did too. Here, we said Belgium was going to control possession. They didn't, but they both went on the under together. Notice that the teammates are hitting in the same direction a ton of the time. Here, we took Uruguay, same team I suppose, to go on the overs together, and they dominated. They controlled possession, so they went on the overs together, right? Here, we took Spain to go on the unders. This one was a little bit of an uncorrelated pick, so it happens sometimes, but more often than not, it's correlated. So we like these guys on the over. I expect them to control possession a lot. We like Saliba over passes, Tchouaméni over passes, and then Messi under on goals. No shade to the GOAT, but I don't think this is his moment. That's all I got. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Leave a like down below, and remember, like I said before, if this does not go 3-0, it's free VIP to everybody for tomorrow. So lock in. That's all I got. I appreciate y'all watching. Let's make some money on Tuesday.